Hi everyone, it's Amy from Infinity Personal Training, and today I'm going to show you how to make tater tots. My cameraman and I couldn't figure out a time to coordinate, so I'm going to do this a little differently with pictures instead of having you see the actual process. So the first thing you want to do is grab a medium saucepan and boil water. You can use however many potatoes you want. In this video I'm using 4 red skin potatoes, so you're just going to boil those in the water anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes. You just want to get them to the point where you can stick a fork in it and it's not too mushy, but it gives a little bit of give because we are going to put these in the oven. So once they're done boiling, you're going to take them off the stove and run them under cold water just to cool them down and to stop them from cooking. And then you just want to let them sit there for a little bit. And while they're cooling down, because you're going to grate them, so you want to make sure you're able to handle them easily, you can set the oven to 425 degrees, and you can also get a cookie sheet and put some parchment paper on it. So now that the potatoes are cool, you can get a grater. I'm using an actual grater instead of the food processor because I just feel like I have more control and I can go a little slower with the food processor. It will probably go a little too fast and make it mush. So definitely don't want to do that. So we're using the grater, just grating the potatoes. Again, I'm only using 4, but if you're making these for a lot of people, you want to use more potatoes. So once you got everything grated, I move that grated potatoes to a cutting board, and you just want to form it into kind of like a block of potato. I know it's kind of hard to explain. I originally, the first time I've made this, tried to make each little tater tot by hand, like rolling out a little cylinder, and that took way too much time. So this is way faster. So basically just form it into a block about half an inch to 3/4 an inch thick. Depending on how many potatoes you use, it'll depend on how wide and long it is. But anyway, so as you can see, I start taking it and cutting it into tater tot like shapes. It doesn't have to be perfect. You'll see at the end that some tater tots are bigger than the others. It doesn't matter. Just kind of make them, into tater tot shapes. So once they're done, you want to get a little bit of olive oil, put that in a little glass, and add a little bit of sea salt to make like a salty olive oil mixture. And then you want to brush the top of each tater tot with a little bit of that mixture. This just gives it that golden brown tater tot look that most of us associate with regular tater tots. So once you're done with that, they're ready to be put in the oven. And of course, I kind of missed that you want to put the tater tots from the cutting board onto the cookie sheet and then brush them with olive oil. So once they're done, you can put them in the oven, and you want to set the timer for 30 minutes or until they're about golden brown and crusty on the outside and still mushy on the inside. So that's it. That's how you make tater tots. These are very, very kid-friendly. Ray and I ate all of them. they were gone in one sitting. They're really good and the perfect thing for a quick family meal with some Applegate hot dogs or anything like that. And you could add some ketchup if the sea salt olive mixture is not enough. But that's it. I'll see you next time.